So we had a beautiful trade on USD Chef. We had a nice sell here, and I've just bought the market again on this signal here. It's actually this trade here, the top one. This bottom trade is actually a sell on Euro USD, which I'll show you here. As you can see here, I took out on this setup here, so I re-entered again on this arrow. Same principle, stop loss above the high of around 8 pips, targeting 10 pips with that trade. And USD Chef, as you can see here, stop loss below here of around, I think I've got it set at 10 pips. Again, take profit is set at 10 pips. So I'll update you soon when I in fact, it looks like all these trades are going to go nicely into the money. What's interesting about these two trades is both of these currency pairs are in correlation to one another. So when USD Chef will go up, Euro USD will go down. So both of these should come nicely and hit my take profit. So I'll pause the video and I'll be back. Hi everyone, just a quick update on these trades. In fact, one of them just hit take profit, Euro USD. I have moved my stop loss to break even and then decreased my take profit to 5 pips, just so they both nicely hit the 5 pips, which I want. At the minute, USD Chef, which is still running, I'll show you that setup here, is a risk-free trade. I've moved my stop loss to entry and I've locked in 5 pips with this trade, or 5 pip take profit. This is just a small account for my partner who's just beginning to learn to trade. Obviously, if you've been following my videos, you will know that I'm teaching her. So I'm trying to show her how to build a small account up using the correct lot sizes, stop loss, take profits, and such like that. So we're just going to wait for these to, I'm almost 2 pips away from hitting take profit. As we push higher at the minute, I'm £6.77 up. As you can see, this was that Euro USD trade that I took out on, as you can see here, but then I re-entered on this setup here, which was a nice better entry point here. We also had a nice buy at the bottom here. Look at that beautiful buy sell there. Look at that. I mean, that there is a nice trade. Using a trailing stop loss, you could have got easily over 42 pips here. Again, we had a setup here using a stop loss below the wick. So let's say about a 5 pip stop loss, going for a 5 pip take profit. This trade easily hit 12 pips. So that there is a nice setup. Obviously, that one is as well. That one took me out, and then I re-entered again here. It looks like USD Chef's going to finally hit take profit, because when Euro USD drops, you will see that USD Chef goes up. So yeah, that's it with those setups here. We had a nice, let me just go over some of these setups we've seen on USD Chef. Obviously, we had this one here, again, target above the high here. So let's say on average, we went for 18 pips take profit. This trade's sitting at 40 pips. Again, this trade here, now this is a little risky because there's no high in the market here. I mean, that candlestick is the high, but you know, let's say we go for 5 pips, you know, that trade easily hit 5 pips. Let's go for these setups here. Well, this one here, if you set your stop loss above the high here, you probably would have got took out. So that one would have been a loss. I wouldn't have took this setup, this in between the zones, so I would have avoided this one. This one's a nice setup. Again, let's go with something like a 7 pip stop loss. This trade went to 11 pips. So almost a 1-to-2 here, but a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio is absolutely fine with this one. This trade at the minute is, like I said, risk free. I've moved my stop loss to break even. So we should just close. I'm just 1 pip away from hitting take profit. But I might actually just close this trade off now at 4 pips. There we go. So yeah, first day building this small account up for my partner. We're sitting at £31, which is 3% gain. So not bad in one day. As you can see here, these are the setups. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, drop me an email, thebinarydestroyer@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.